Hello and welcome! Who would have thought after 18 years that we would have gotten a Life Size 2, but we did, and it premiered last night and we're going to talk about it today. Life Size 2 released in 2018 and it stars Tyra Banks, Francia Raza, Jania Knowles, Gavin Stenhouse, Allison Fernandez, and apparently Lindsay Lohan. She's a top billed person. Yet she wasn't even in this film at all, except for the little old picture of her when she was in the first one.
What is this?
It's a book of spells. I found it in your mom's box of stuff.
To Eleanor, this book changed my life. Maybe some other little girl can use it. Casey.
Compared to the first one, which I really enjoyed but did not make a lot of sense, this one was actually a lot more well done. It was really well written. I really enjoyed it. I didn't have any high expectations, but I was really surprised by it. It was really cute. Grace, who is this socialite that grew up as the daughter of Marathon Toys owner. Eleanor was the CEO of Marathon Toys and she created the Eve doll. And she ended up being caught in some fraud, ended up getting sent to jail, and therefore Grace has to take over the company at 25. That makes a lot more sense because when I first went into it and saw that she was a 25-year-old CEO of a company, I was like, this is so unrealistic. She did not earn that position, and she didn't. She was raised into it as part of the family, and that makes a lot more sense. Marathon Toys is on the verge of closing and they have to shut down a lot and they have to discontinue a lot of the lines, and so Eve is up for the possibility of being discontinued. Still a lot of things don't make sense, but we're just gonna go along with it because the writing's a lot more well done. It's a lot more fun of a film and the plot does make sense for the most part, a lot more than just some random 12-year-old girl needing a motherly figure. This time it's a business structure and Eve is here to help save her company before Christmas because it is a holiday film too. It is a little bit like a Hallmark film. There's a lot of Hallmark moments, but it's a lot more edgier and I did enjoy that. They definitely made it for an older crowd. Even with the TV rating, it's TV-14, so they know that the people like us grew up with it and they made a movie for us. So it was really nice. And Tyra did an amazing job. First of all, she's 44 years old and she looks amazing. She still looks like she's 20. And I know she has tons of money to make herself look that good, but she is a goddess and she was amazing. They also had a lot of meta moments in here, which I really enjoyed because even Tyra, as one of the Eves, starts doing her spiel from America's Top Model that is a huge joke throughout the years.
No, I didn't. I shined bright, I shined far, I was a star. I am rooting for you. We are all rooting for you. How dare you doubt yourself? You are our only hope, Eve. Every time you get bucked off, you gotta pick yourself up by the bootstraps and get back in the saddle.
And I started cracking up laughing watching this because I didn't expect it at all. So I love that they can poke fun at themselves and that they really did have a lot of fun with this movie and had a lot of heart in it, had a lot of soul in it. And I really still enjoyed the first one. This one was a lot more better. And both of them are really, really fun. But this one was a lot better for everything. There's a really nice love interest in there. It's a little bit practical, but at the same time, there's still a lot of interesting twists and turns. The storyline overall is a lot better. It's a really cute holiday film. They do a remix of Be a Star, which was the theme song from the first film. And at first I hated it because it's the same stuff that everyone today that's young listens to.
Shining bright, shining far, don't be shy, be a star, where you living, wherever you are, be a star, shining bright, shining far, don't be shy, be a star, where you living, wherever you are, be a star.
But the more I listen to it, the more I like it. So it does grow on you. And I do love her outfits. Her fashion is always amazing. I would wear a couple of these outfits.
Lights, camera, ready for that action. Lights, camera, ready for that action. It's a look. It's a look.
It's a look. Can you see me? Cause baby, it's a caviar. Collard green, Brownsville, Van Hills. I be everywhere in this cashmere. Baby, it's a look. It's a look.
So it's really great because it does give a modern take without being corny, and it's still is present up with the times. It's really modern without making fun of stereotypes, and I really do appreciate that. Grace wakes up thinking that she slept with Eve last night and it's just some random hookup. Not a big deal, which is wonderful because, you know, 15 years ago that would be a whole running joke, but yet all our friends were just like, oh, here's someone I hooked up with. Doesn't matter if they're a guy or a girl. So I really do appreciate that. That's really cool. I really admire that.
Best friend. We met last night in the blackout.
No, I didn't. The lights were totally on.
Girl, you invited your hookup to brunch? Oh no, I did no such thing. Chick will not leave me alone.
At the end, they have a presentation to reinvent the Eve doll, and they show a lot of different Eves, and the only one I hated is that there was a woke Eve. That she's woke and she has the word woke on it. I did drop my phone at that point and was not happy with that moment, but that's the only tiny little thing that was just a little bit too extra, but I do appreciate everything else they did. So I can't knock them for that because otherwise it was a really, really, really well done film. Especially for just TV, it was a lot of fun, it was really cute, and it's definitely something you need to check out. So with that, we are now going to dive into our Christmas films, and we're going to start with our old vintage little short. And stay tuned with that, and as always, I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you real soon.